Yeah, oh my gosh, we're loving it so far. I mean, we still have snow on the ground back up at home, so we're just loving being able to see some sun besides today, of course, but just to be 80 degrees and sunny and be hitting off of grass, we're super grateful to be here. We have a few simulators we're able to use, so that's always a great resource, of course, right? Just to get the visual aspect of hitting iron shots, hitting tee shots up a fairway, things like that. We also do have TrackMans, we have GC quads, so we're able to kind of use those to help the girls really dial in their distances, which is key, right, to kind of master distance control and I think really kind of focus on the mechanics of the golf swing. So by the time they get down here, they're ready to go. They're ready to focus on their short game a bit more, and they can just go out and swing away and just play golf. Yeah, so we typically do a training trip or two every winter, especially in the first month or so the girls are at school just to, get them south. It also kind of helps everyone just, keep them sane a little bit to get out of the snow and the cold. Kristen also does a great job with our schedule, making sure that we get good tournaments in the south. So we'll be here, we'll go to Arizona in a few weeks, and then we're in South Carolina for a few events as well. So just, getting south and being able to get away from the cold, even if it's, 50 and there is grass to play on, it's a good way to get down here and see some different golf courses. Yeah, so a lot of our practices when we do focus on short game, we focus a lot on visualization, and we also focus a lot on little things like committing to the shots, and I think pre-shot routine is big too. So we really just try to get the girls to kind of go through the mental processes that they may typically go through when they play around a golf. So that way, actually, they came here and they're chipping, and it's great. They said their chipping is the best it's ever felt, which, I mean, for not being able to play on grass is awesome to hear. Yeah. Yeah, I think kind of like I mentioned earlier, we try to take advantage of the winter in some ways, like taking time to really focus on things like the swing mechanics, right? And I think just building a lot of confidence and trust in those areas is key for our girls. And I think it's gone a really long way for them, even just showing in the first round. So for us, it's just, focus on what we have to do. And, other teams might be able to do different things like play 18 holes a few days a week. But for us, we try to find the benefits in any little way that we can. Oh yeah, I'm very familiar with having to navigate golf in the winter time, and it's not easy, and it can be a little frustrating at times. But I mean, the training trips are a big one, right? And I did the same thing where I would just really make sure that mechanically everything was sound, and I was very clear on kind of what I wanted to accomplish for the year. And I think it's the spring's a long season, so just really making sure, right, that your body's feeling good and your swing's feeling good for the next few months, because by the time you get to May, right, that's when you want to be playing your best golf. And so I think for us, it's just making sure we're steadily building that progress. And I try to do the same thing when I was growing up in Chicago as well. Oh my gosh, it's a great question. I mean, I'm so incredibly blessed to have the coaches I had. I think I learned so much from all four of them, really. And having that fifth year with COVID was a blessing in disguise. And so for me, I think my coaches played such a role in just the person I am today, not even just the golfer. And I think seeing that impact that coaches can have on their players was so inspirational to me that I wanted to be able to do the same thing for other college golfers. And although the professional route wasn't for me, I loved golf too much to walk away from it forever. So I thought, being able to mentor players and just help them as golfers and as people was very exciting. And I'm so lucky to be here now.